What is up, you guys, and welcome into my Stranger Things Season 2 Custom Minifigure Showcase. This was a great season and great characters to put together. This was probably my second favorite season, but it was a really good season. I liked the sci-fi in this, and this was when the show started getting creepier, which I liked that aspect. So yeah, without a further ado, let's get into our first figure. So first up, we have Will Byers, and this was a really hard figure to put together because he wears like different kind of clothes. So I put some generic clothes on him. I used the head from Marty McFly to give him that scared expression, the hair from Will Byers from the Stranger Things set, black mid legs, the torso from Jurassic World or Lego City to give him that gray sweatshirt and the red undershirt. And I think it brings Will a really good minifigure. Next up, we have Will from the dance scene. I put this like generic black, like it's like a wedding wedding suit type thing, a dress suit, and I put some white arms and tan hands to match that. Black mid legs, the face from Marty McFly, and then the hair from Will to give Will that nice dance like attire that he wears. And if I can get the head to stay straight on it. Yeah, I always use the head from Marty McFly for Will to give him that really scared expression, and then he has that really happy expression, and I think it matches Will better than the actual head they made for him. Next up, we have Joyce, and I use the head and hair from Joyce, the torso from George Weasley, and these light blue legs to round out the figure. And she just wears generic clothes, so I just found stuff and put it together for her. Next up, we have Mike, and I think this figure turned out good. I used these dark brown mid legs, the torso from Tony Stark or Owen Grady, dark blue arms, tan hands, the head from Mike Wheeler from the Upside Down set, and the hair from Lloyd, but it's in a black color instead of blonde. Next, we have Mike from the dance scene, and I used those dark brown mid legs, the torso from Ron from the Advent calendar to give him that nice brown suit. I put some tan hands on there, the head from Mike from the Upside Down set, and the Lloyd hair in black to round out the character from the dance. Next up, we have Dustin from when him and Steve are putting a trap for the demo dog. I use some light blue legs, this torso from the Quidditch match, yellow hands because he has gloves on, the head from Dustin, and then the hair and hat combo from Dustin, because you can't get much better because he wears that in this season. So yeah, I just really love that hair and hat combo for Dustin. Next, we have Dustin from the dance, and I use these light blue legs from Will, the torso from one of the business people from Lego City. Next, I use the head from Dustin, and then this hair I found from the Harry Potter CMF Series 1. Next up, we have Lucas. I use some dark tan legs, the torso from Lucas from the Stranger Things Upside Down set, and the head from Finn, and then the hair from Finn as well, since he wears basically the same outfit he did in season 1. If you can see on the picture here, see, because he kind of wears like a red shirt and a belt there, and I think that Minnie really does the character well. And we'll move on to our next figure. Next, we have Lucas from the dance. I used the torso from Filch, reddish brown hands, mid-sized black legs, the head and hair from Finn, and that rounds out Lucas from the dance. And I think he turned out really good. Next up, we have Max, and she wears like a yellow shirt for most of the season. She sometimes wears a red jacket, but I put the yellow torso on from Lego City. It was from a caveman guy, you can see, but I flipped it around so you didn't see that caveman torso. And I put some yellow arms on there, tan hands, mid-sized black legs, the head from Captain Marvel, and the hair from the original Black Widow minifigure. Next up, we have Max from the dance. I used black mid-legs, the torso from Luna Lovegood, black arms, tan hands, the face from Captain Marvel, and then the hair from Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter CMF Series 2 to round her dance attire. Next, we have Elle, or 11, from the beginning of the season. I put some blue mid-legs on there. This torso flipped around from Eucelius Claw, dark tan arms, tan hands, the head from Captain Marvel from the Infinity Saga sets, and this like hair, reddish brown hair, comes from the Lego City line of sets. Next, we have 11 in her final battle uniform. I used the torso from Harry Potter, the head flipped around from Black Widow, black hair from Loki, mid-sized black legs, and tan hands to round out 11 from the final battle. Next up, we have 11 from the dance. I used the torso and leg piece from one of the twins from Harry Potter, the Yule Ball scene. It came in the advent calendar. I put tan hands on there. The head is just a generic woman head. And this hair I put on there from Lego City. It's also appeared on the girls from the Ghostbusters, but anyways, that's how you build my final version of 11. Next, we have Hopper, and I used the torso and hat from Hopper. I put on dark blue arms, tan hands, and the legs from Eric Killmonger to give him that nice pants with pocket look there. And I put the head on there from Harry Potter. I think he's like the dog character. I forget, I think his name is Sirius Black or something like that. But I think it looks way better for Hopper than Lego's head for Hopper. So I think that turned out really nice. And then if you don't want the hat on there, you can put this hair on there from Lego City to round out Hopper. Next, we have Bob, who died too soon. I put some black legs on there, the torso from Ron Weasley, tan hands, the head from Marty McFly, and then the Superman hair in black. And I think it turned out really good for Bob. Next, we have Nancy, who's similar to my Season 1 appearance for her. I used the legs from Hermione to give her those dark blue pants with boots. This torso, arms and hands from Tony Stark or Owen Grady. I used the head from Captain Marvel from the Avengers like mini tower set. I used the hair from Hermione and then this black pistol to round out Nancy. Next, we have my favorite character, Steve. I used some light blue legs, the torso and arms from Harry Potter, yellow hands, a bat piece, the head from Ethan Hunt, and the hair from Han Solo to give him that nice look. Next we have Jonathan. I used some dark blue legs, the torso, arms, and hands from Nick Fury, the head from Bruce Banner, and then the hair from Flitwick or from Lego City, wherever you can find that hairpiece at. Next up we have Billy. I used this like generic light blue torso, light blue arms, tan hands, dark blue legs, the face from Owen Grady, and the hair from Thor, and whitish tan to round out Billy. Next we have Mike's mom. I put some black legs there, the torso from the Weasley dad to give her that nice like stitched torso. Put some tan hands on there. The head from Captain Marvel from that little Avengers Tower set thingy. The hair from Hermione to give her that nice long hair and a bun type deal going on. And I think it turned out really good. Next we have Mike's dad, and I used dark gray legs, the torso and arms from Beetlejuice, tan hands, the head and hair from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Next we have Dustin's mom. I used dark khaki legs there, the torso from the girl from Harry Potter who like works with the plants and stuff, tan hands, the head from Joyce, and then the hair from Captain Marvel to round out Dustin's mom. And next up, I'll be showing you in order how to make the characters in their Ghostbusters uniforms. I used dark tan mid-legs, the torso and arms and hands from Peter Venkman, the head from Mike, and then the black hair from Lloyd. And I think it looks really good, and you have to add that Peter Venkman torso twice so it can go on Lucas and Mike. Next we have Will. I used the torso from Winston Zedmore. Just because I didn't have Egon Spengler's torso, I could not find it anywhere. So anyway, I put the arms and hands from Peter Venkman to give him that nice Ghostbusters logo on the arm and the patch. And then you have more patches on this side. And then I used the head from Marty McFly and then the hair from Will to round Will out. Next we have Dustin. I used the torso from Ray Stantz, the arms from Peter Venkman, black hands, these legs from Harry Potter to give him that khaki legs to try and match the torso. I used the head and hair from Dustin to round out this figure. Next we have Lucas in his Ghostbusters outfit. I used the torso from Peter Venkman, the arms from Peter Venkman, black hands, medium legs, and dark tan, the head and hair from Finn to round Lucas out. And our final character, we have Dr. Owens. I used black legs, the torso, arms, and hands from the Gringotts Goblin, the head from Bruce Wayne, and then the hair from Old Man Obi-Wan Kenobi to round out Dr. Owens. And we'll round the showcase out. There you go, guys. That was my showcase on Stranger Things Season 2. Hope to see you guys next week for Stranger Things Season 3, and then we have to wait till Season 4 to make all the characters from that season. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.